Hey, so today is officially March 1st, 2009. Um, Not a whole lot happened this week. We had exams, so it was there's not really a whole lot to talk about. I read Samuel in like 2 days actually. Just really moving and really, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just really hitting me like every time I'd read something. It was just like, dang, like, I don't know. God is good. God is great, so obey him. um, So just go read it. Read it for yourself. Um, I got a Valentine card from my mom, so it was a little bit late, but it was really, really moving for me. I don't know. She wrote a little note in it. It was a Little Mermaid Valentine card, so I love the Little Mermaid, so that was kind of cool. Um, yeah, I actually opened it and I just started crying. Like, I don't know. I just like being over here is really making me realize like how much like my family means to me. Like, I don't know, there's just always been so many problems with the family, and then like being here, it's just like I'm realizing, like, no, I miss them, and no, I really appreciate this about them or that about them, and just that little card, that little Valentine card with Little Mermaid on it and the crab on it, like, or the lobster, whatever he is, like, it just like really meant a lot to me, so that was cool. Um, Exams I think went well. I didn't stress out about them. I never really stress out about exams. I don't really care that much. I took them, and so we'll see, I guess, if I passed them, if I'm learning anything or not. I don't really know. Um, yeah, I'll find out next week or this week. I don't know. What else happened? Oh, I tried an oyster for the first time. I just kind of like looked at it and looked at my roommate and looked at my host mom, and I was just like, no sé cómo comerlo. I was just like, I don't know how to eat it. And they started laughing at me and like were trying to show me how to like rip the muscles out of the thing, and so I ate it, and I didn't like it, and then I tried a mussel, and I didn't like that either. But I can officially say that I've tried it, and I was just poking at it for like 15 minutes, and Juani's just like, come on, like, eat it, And I'm just like, this is so weird, I don't want to eat this thing, but I wanted to try it, so I made myself try it, so I've officially tried an oyster, and I officially don't like it, for sure. So, yeah, at least I tried it, so. Um, so Lent started, as all of you know, and my thing is I'm only allowed to use Facebook on Sundays. So far it's been a week and I haven't cheated, so we'll see if I can get through that. It's really hard because when I'm bored I don't really have anything else to do, so yeah. But today was really exciting when I got on. I had 24 notifications, so that was really exciting. So yeah, I need to discipline myself, and I need to spend more time with God and less time with the computer, so hopefully this will all work out for the better. And then this past weekend I went to Valencia. So, it was a crazy trip. Basically everything that could have happened wrong did, but the trip all in itself actually ended up being really fun and definitely something to remember. We had to stay the night at the airport Thursday night, so we got there like 2 o'clock in the morning or something, and we met this guy from Scouts, which is somewhere in the UK. Sounds Scottish, like their accents, but he was some boxer or something, and he was trying to tell us how famous he was, and we're not really, I mean, we looked him up online, and he really is a boxer, but like he's not as famous as he said. He was just like totally talking himself up for like an hour, and his manager was there, and he was like showing us his scars. He told us that he super glued one of his scars shut, or his cuts shut, and like who knows if he was telling the truth, but we talked to him for like an hour, so it took up a big chunk of our time, so that was kind of cool, and it was just funny to meet someone like that and sit with us and talk to us at the airport on the floor, so that was cool. We got to Valencia, and I officially went on a beach for the first time. I mean, I've been to like Lake Erie and other small lakes, but never to like a real beach at like an ocean or a sea, so I've officially been to the Mediterranean Sea, and that was really exciting. I just started running around like a little kid, and the people I was with, they were just like laughing at me and taking pictures of me and stuff, so I was really excited. We had reservations at this paella restaurant, and paella is rice mixed with like, you can either get like seafood or vegetables or chicken. You can get like basically whatever. It's kind of like a stir fry, like a Spanish stir fry here. It's really famous in Valencia. I don't even particularly like it, so I didn't care about these reservations, but we had reservations because we know some people that know some people, kind of a thing. And the waiter was awful. He was so rude to us, and like I think just because we were Americans, and we ordered our drinks, and we took a while to order because we couldn't read the menu, because it's not just in like solid like Spanish, like there's like a mix of some of the Valencian language in it, and like we just couldn't understand all, so it took us a while. He wasn't patient, he was just being really rude, and we had to like order certain things that we didn't want to order, but like it was a requirement or something, and he ended up ripping the menu out of the girl Ashley's hand and like threw it to another table, and then just like left us there. And we were all kind of like looking at each other, like we didn't know what to do. We didn't know if we should leave. We didn't know if we should go talk to somebody. Like we had no idea what to do. So we just got up and walked away. And then we called the guy that made our reservations for us, and he called the owner of the company, and like I think he like chewed out the waiter. I don't even know. But it like wasn't, I don't know. They told us that we could go back there and they like wouldn't make us order all that stuff that we didn't want. But we were just like, no, we're not even going to worry about it. Which turns out we should have, because the rest of the day we like couldn't find food, so we didn't eat again until like 7:30 at night, so we hadn't eaten since like 6 in the morning. So it was a long day. Everybody was really tired. We hadn't slept. We hadn't eaten. Everybody was just getting really, really cranky and stuff. But our hostel was really cool. It was really like retro, and like it had a terrace that we could go up on and sit up there, which we did a few times, and we met a lot of cool people. I met a bunch of Australians, and they're really open people and really nice to talk to, and you know, just kind of, where you from, what are you doing, you know, are you in school? I don't know, it was just really cool. So we met them and talked to them, and met, you know, there were some British people there, some people from Oregon there, so I mean, just people all over, so that was really cool. The Fallas in Valencia are starting next weekend, so they were setting up this weekend, which the Fallas are like kind of like a mix between the 4th of July and Mardi Gras, I would say. Like, it's, they basically have these giant statues called, like, ninots, and they blow them up, basically, and there's a bunch of fireworks, and it's really loud, really crazy, and it all starts next weekend, but they were setting up this weekend, so, like, we got to see some of the stuff coming in, and, like, there's these girls that dress in these gowns, and I don't remember what they're called, but I got a picture with one of them, so that was really cool. So that was neat that we got to be there setting it up. I mean, it'd be cool to actually see it here because it's supposed to be absolutely, like, just sweet, but at the same time it's going to be really crowded, like, and you have to, like, rent hotels out for, like, 5 days at a time, and they like, jack the price up, you know, like, so, I don't know, I wouldn't want to pay all that, but it was cool to get to see it. Saturday we went to this aquarium thing. It's supposed to be pretty famous over here, and there's like a museum, there's a science museum, and a hemisphere thing, which is like this big video thing, which we were really mad because we would pay more than we thought it was supposed to be, but it was a nice break to the day because it was raining all day on Saturday, so we had nothing else to do. We couldn't go back to the beach, we didn't want to sit in the hostel all day, so we went to this aquarium, and we got to see like this underwater, like you walked through a tunnel, so it looked like you were walking through the water, and there was like sharks going over your head and stuff, so that was really cool. The one guy we're with is really afraid of sharks, so he was kind of freaking out the whole time, but I thought it was really cool. We got to see a dolphin show, and that was really cool. I love dolphins, and they just made everybody in a really good mood. We were all getting really grumpy because we still hadn't really slept, and it was just a nice break to the day, so that was fun that we got to do that. Let's see. I think that might be all that really happened while we were there. Oh, I tried horchata, which is this like sweet cream drink that's famous in Valencia too, and I didn't like it. Actually, none of us really liked it. It's like a sweet milk kinda, and like there's an aftertaste, and it tasted like there was powder or something. I don't know. We didn't really like it, but it's famous here, so whatever. But it's been a long weekend, and I haven't really slept, and I haven't really ate that much, so that is why I'm very dead on this screen right now. And yeah, a bunch of us lost money too. We had some problems with our flight. Like, we got over there and everything okay, but we just, like, the extra charges that we didn't know about that we had to pay, and then one of the girls either lost or got pickpocketed or something, like 50 euros, so that happened. Oh, and I saw the little man that jacked me over and took my 50 euro for that phone card that I had to pay for when I first got here. I saw him again at the airport, and I was really, really angry, and I really wanted to go yell at him, but I didn't. So, but I did see him, so hopefully he gets some revenge sometime. But I will leave it at that. This weekend I'm going to England, so I'll talk to you guys after that. See ya!